Hey, what's up? This is Evan. Just here to do kind of a quick run-through, a little walkthrough for my CodeGlow plugin for PageLines framework. As you guys know, or hope you know, with PageLines 2.3, we got some really cool syntax highlighting built into the core framework for a few of the code editors. And what this plugin does is it gives you way more control over that. It gives you some really cool syntax highlighting themes to choose from, as well as control over the options that control the way the editor behaves itself, like whether you want to allow the lines to wrap or if it should scroll for long lines and other things. That's just an example. The other thing that it does that's really cool, in my opinion, is that it adds syntax highlighting for every post editor in WordPress. So anywhere that there's a visual editor in WordPress and you have the HTML tab, you can go to that and then you can launch a big enhanced HTML editor using CodeGlow. And I'm going to show you how you would do that. And it's really cool, I think. So I'm going to jump right into it, and so I'm going to go over to my PageLines install here. And if you don't have the plugin already, you're going to have to go to the store and get it. But once you have it on your account, we're going to go to the store, and we're going to go to your plugins here, and then go to your plugins, and then just activate it. If you don't already have my PageLines plugin, I highly recommend it. It's awesome. Allows you to add individualized custom CSS and less for any page or post. And it also integrates with CodeGlow, and it has syntax highlighting. So yes, they are kind of like brother and sister, I guess. They work together, but neither one requires either. I guess PageLines is just enhanced by CodeGlow. That's all. So now that it's on, you'll see that once it's activated, we have this little tab here down at the bottom. We can click that, and we have our color schemes. By default, Bootstrap will be selected. And you can see what all the defaults are here, because I've notated them that way. And it looks like, we'll just set it back to all the defaults here. We'll set it to 2. I kind of had it just set up with my own preferences. That's the cool thing about CodeGlow, is that everyone who has permission to write a post can set their own CodeGlow preferences for themselves. So every user has their own preferences. That's what it says, user preferences up here. This is all saved on the user level, so you don't have to share the same syntax highlighting as your fellow bloggers or anyone else using the WordPress install. So that's just a aesthetic bonus, I guess, but I think it's a pretty cool functionality. So I'm just going to save this so you can see kind of what the defaults are. And we'll take a look at this in the core, the enhanced core editors, under site options in the custom code. I have some less here, and header scripts, nothing there, but the footer scripts and asynchronous analytics code areas, although they're not really usually used that much, they didn't have enhanced editors with 2.3, so I went ahead and added them there just because, hey, why not? So they all have these wonderful looking editors now, and you can see it has this awesome Bootstrap inspired syntax highlighting, and we can easily go back and change that theme. I'll show you some of the other themes here in a minute, but I want to show you, I think, what the coolest feature probably is the post editor one. So go to this demo post I have. And this just has a bunch of stuff that would never ever go in a regular WordPress post, but it shows the different syntax highlighting and stuff like that for HTML. So to enhance this, you'll see that the editor itself, the regular HTML tab, is not enhanced. And the reason for that is kind of technical, but to launch the enhanced editor, you just click on this CodeGlow quick tag, and that will launch this really nice looking responsive modal that has the editor in it, as you can see. This up here is the post title, and that will actually change. If I go ahead and close this, I can change this to boilerplate. You can launch it again, and it's updated immediately. So actually, whenever you launch the enhanced editor, it's automatically updating this. So if I go ahead and change something here, then launch it again, you'll see that change was reflected here in this enhanced editor. And then this code updates the main post one when we close it. So by default, this you can close it with the close buttons here, or you can click the backdrop to close it, or you can use the keyboard and hit escape. Now if you want to, there are settings under the CodeGlow options to disable the escape key and disable the close on backdrop click. By default they are enabled, which means that they will close on the escape key and it will close on the backdrop click. If you want to disable those, just for your preference, if you wanted to maybe not accidentally close it if you hit that key or something, I've put the options in there so you can do that. Just again, personal preferences. One thing that's also interesting is that there's this undo button here, and you'll see it's kind of grouped together with the CodeGlow one, and that is because it's just for CodeGlow. And what it does is it just reverts this content here back to whatever it was before you launched the modal. So what it does is when you launch the enhanced editor, it kind of backs up whatever's here initially. So if I launch this, then I just mangle it and close it on accident, I can go ahead and just undo this, and it puts it right back to where it was when the enhanced editor was launched. And that gets updated every time you launch it. So hopefully that wasn't confusing at all. You'll also see down here, if you have PageLines installed, this is what PageLines looks like. And this is just some basic, less here. And you see that it is also enhanced by CodeGlow. Looking awesome. So I guess I'll just take this next minute or so to just demo some of the other highlighting themes. There's 3 light and 3 dark. I was going to say there's about 3 light and 3 dark, but no, there's actually 3 light and 3 dark. So the other light one is Solarize, and default is just the kind of like the stock one. Maybe I should have called it stock, because that's what comes with the framework. So I left that one there if you want to use that. So I'll show you guys what Solarize looks like. This one taken over from a Sublime text theme. So just refresh this. It says an autosave. We'll launch it again. You'll see it has this cool, I don't know if you'd call that salmon color or whatever, but pretty cool looking Solarized color scheme there, which is also affecting PageLines and also going to affect the core editors. So one change affects them all. One of my favorites is probably the Lesser Dark. I really like the Bootstrap one, but Lesser Dark is also really cool. All the dark ones, I think, are some of my favorites. I prefer the darks. Yeah, that's cool. So, yeah, I guess the other thing I will show is that this is totally responsive here. Kind of have to try hard and really squeeze it down to make it not fit, but it just does. It's magic. So, yeah. If you're on your mobile phone and you want some awesome syntax highlighting while you're editing some stuff, this will do the trick for you. So, in the future, I plan on adding some highlighting themes. If you guys have any requests, send me a message. There should be a way to contact me. Yeah, I think on Twitter, if you go to my developer site, you can hit me up on Twitter, or I don't think my email's on here yet. I'll put that there. But yeah, if you guys have like a syntax highlighting theme that you really like, send it to me, and I'll try to work it in if there's enough people asking for it. So that's it. That's about it for the demo. I don't think there's anything else that I missed. Yeah, it's awesome. Go get it. And get PageLines too, which is really helpful and handy and awesome. So until next time, bye-bye.